they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because they can't think span of a show. Some don't stay with it because hello, hello, hello. Oh my God! Happy, what is it? Saturday? You too far away. Come I'm over coming. Here. Wait a minute. I'm trying to pull myself together. See, relationships aren't easy. Welcome to Relationships Aren't Easy. How's everyone doing? Please share the YouTube. Please share everything. We're trying to build up this YouTube channel. Tonight we're going to talk about exes. Oh my God. I don't even know if I want to talk about this topic. It is what it is. Let's get yeah, I think it'd be good if you guys watched the clip. Oh my God. If you watch the one clip, you will see why I chose this topic. Because, Lord, it's like, for me, we're going to let some people come in before we talk about it. Hello, Miss Josephine Baker. Hi. Hi, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Well, let's get into our spill about relationships are easy. Is basically, oh, my mic ain't on. You took my mic. Oh, I turned mine on. Oh, okay. Well, relationships aren't easy. It's our show. We discussing our life and the things that we do and how we work. We both do a lot. Yeah, we do a more lot than me though. Currently, until you get your mojo going. But nah, I'm keeping it right where it at. I don't think I can take on too much more. But we're both busy. We're both very busy. We're both active in the community. Mm-hmm. So we just talk about how we make it work. You know, relationships aren't easy. You know, it's got to have a balance, and it requires communication, understanding, and also sometimes you have to sacrifice. I don't want to say sacrifice like making some oh my God, like this like some that. No. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice some things in order to make it work. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes our schedules get a little hectic. And you be forgetting you got like, well, it'd be me most of the time. Forgetting you got things to do, but then you made plans and you have to. Sometimes I've had to call a couple people last week to tell them sorry I double booked. So, you know. Yeah, but that's you. You always double doing something. Yeah.
But I mean, that's life. That's life.
Yeah.
Welcome, Josephine Baker. I will get back to you in the inbox. She has a wonderful idea. That's the style. I can't remember. I don't want to butcher it, but it's about clothing.
Oh yeah, anything with clothing I like.
Yeah,
About branding of other people's stuff, you know.
yeah.
Definitely. So, the topic tonight that we decided to talk on, and it came to me.
Ta-da! It's right there. Style my truth. That's what it is.
Style my truth. Okay. Oh, I love that.
It's exes. And how, last week, if you joined us, we discussed how we met.
Yeah, we did.
You want to do a recap?
Yeah, we discussed basically. We discussed how we met. Um, I didn't know you felt betrayed because I was checking you out the whole
Well,
time.
you were my friend. We
Yeah.
discussed that she was my friend. I used to tell her a lot of things. I thought that she was just in genuine friendship with me, but she had other motivations, and she doesn't understand why I feel betrayed. Because when you meet someone, you you put them, like, for me. I
I don't know how she
compartmentalize
couldn't
stuff.
tell that I liked her.
I compartmentalize stuff. If you're a friend, I put you in the friend zone. If you are a person of interest, I put you in that zone.
Well, that's your fault for
And I
not
put you
picking
in the
up
friend
on it.
zone.
Nah, that's your fault for not picking up on it. It was a crazy moment, you know. That's last week's, but let's get back to exes. You know, this is gonna be crazy. She said, I know I lived this story. So this is gonna be crazy, right? So check this out. Um, it was gay pride. I just gotta talk about an attraction at the moment, and you know what I'm about to
That is
say.
still in the friendship phase. We done skip part past all of that.
Nah, which one? You don't even know what I'm about to say because it's revolving the ex. We was at the party, and she was throwing it on me, y'all. All right, and then her girlfriend at the time, who is now an ex, tried to throw it on me, and I was like, I left, left her there. You remember that?
Oh,
You don't remember?
yeah, all the dancing. It
Yeah.
wasn't that deep.
It wasn't that deep, but I didn't want her dancing up on me anyway. We're gonna talk about exes. You ready to get into this,
All
babe?
right, so let's get into it.
How many of y'all feel? Let me ask a question.
Go ahead. Let them go.
Let me ask a
them this
question before you get deep. How many of y'all? I'm just curious. Feel like you're. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna put it. How many of you feel like you could be friends with your exes? That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
How many of you out there chiming into us? And there's a reason I asked this question. But my now, hello, how you doing, Facebook user?
That's Delaware. We got to look it up to see who that is.
So my thing is, how many of you out here feel as though you could
That's
be friends?
Dutch.
How many? What's up, Dutch? How many of y'all out here feel as though you could be friends with your exes? Okay, we get me. There we go.
See, Dutch gonna always agree with you.
No. I want to know who else feels.
Dutch is, of course, she's gonna agree with you.
I want to know who. How many? And the reason I ask this is because for me,
For you.
in my situation, I like to get to know a person, become their friend. You know, friends before lovers. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get to know a person. And I feel as though, okay, this is my friend. You know, go ahead and let her know I'm checking her out. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you find out that being in a relationship is not good. I'd rather just have the friendship. Know what I mean?
That's betrayal.
That's not betrayal.
That's betrayal.
Is anybody agreeing with her that that's betrayal?
That's betrayal. You come in and you're backdooring a person. You backdoored me.
I did not backdoor you.
So either way,
How did I backdoor you, baby?
either way, either way. Okay.
There's
So
shy people in the world, and I'm one of them.
okay, whatever. So anyway, we're gonna get back to these exes. Josephine
Yeah.
Baker said, "I do feel you can be friends, but it depends on the type of love that is left between y'all."
Thank you.
But okay. So I could probably roll with that, right? But let's talk about. Okay, let's get into this.
The Greeks believe in 8 types of love.
Yeah, eros and all of that. But I'm gonna talk. Let's talk about these exes. Let's just keep it real. You asked the question,
You
how many
avoiding all
people?
these good conversations.
I
because you wanna
done
get on
read
with
it. No, I'm going to talk about. Cause see, this is realistic.
All right, here we go,
Let's
y'all.
be
Go ahead.
honest. Let's
See,
be,
relationships
let's be
aren't
honest.
easy.
Let's. Dutch said, "I'm just really honest from jump, but I'm respectful of my current relationship." Look,
I'm
She
shaking
a
my
mess.
head, homie.
Okay, so let's go into these exes and let's be truthful about this, since this is our candid, open, honest show about how we make things work or whatever.
Yeah.
In the beginning, when we decide to take this journey from friendship into relationship, this girl, I like last week I told you, she is a person that wears a cape and she flies around saving every damn body, right? And then the process of her saving everybody, she doesn't know when to take the daggone pacifier back and say, okay, I done saved you, I done pacify you, let me pull it out. And she does this with her exes. So even if she's not in a relationship with you, she still pacifies you. And she keeps you hanging on. And her exes are to me aggressive. Like, it's okay to have an ex that check in if y'all have like a bond and y'all maybe got like a child that y'all raised together, or y'all have some type of business, or y'all have something.
Really?
But this girl,
Really?
her exes will pop up and they have zero relevance. Like, they'll just show up at her job and bring her snacks and show up and, I don't know, pop by her house
Hold on.
and sit on the couch and have conversation. Her ex is just
Pop by whose
out of
house?
pocket.
I don't know what she talking
Her
about.
exes are out of pocket
right,
and they're relentless. I got cursed out on my business page from her ex because she felt like she should be able to come to Vonda's parties because she's your ex. And I'm like, what? Why is this woman doing all? I said, yo, you gotta
what I
get
tell you, she
no,
crazy.
no, but I told you the reason why your exes does that because you don't put a boundary on them. See, my exes have boundaries. They don't
Yeah.
fuck with me
I'm
like
gonna
that.
let her get her shit
No,
off.
seriously, my exes do my exes fuck with me like that? No,
No.
no, because they know not to fuck with me like that. Excuse me, excuse
No,
my French.
I will say I only had one phone call to my phone while I was at work.
1 years, but he had a right.
We gonna move on past
We're going
that.
to move on past that. But either way, in our relationship, her exes is out of damn pocket. They have zero
They-
respect.
Is there a problem with exes at this current time? Or
No,
in a
because
while?
I had to fight with you over the exes.
Well, this is how I feel. Like, in one of my relationships, we did raise a child together. I was in that child's life from 4 years old all the way to what, 16?
Gilda Ray said not out of pocket. Yes, they were out
They
of
weren't
pocket.
out of pocket.
They were out of pocket to the point they wanted to hang out with me.
But this is my thing. Nah.
And so when I started getting out of pocket and said, "Oh yeah, we gonna be friends," since you friends with Vonda and you could text her in the middle of the night and all that other stuff.
Who was
Now
texting
I'm
me in the
getting.
middle of the night?
Let's not talk about the dramatic run out the door night when I left you in the bed.
Who? I can't remember. You gonna have to refresh? I don't remember all the details.
Hey, Angel.
Yo,
No, let's talk about. Let me tell you the dramatic night of when we were laying in the bed. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and all I see is "Hey you," and it's her ex. And after I done told her like, "Yo, this ex's stuff is out of pocket," so I
Which
just
one
got up
was
and
it?
left. The T one,
oh
the T one.
yeah, I don't know nothing about that, but
You did, cause you chased me. That's the night you chased me to
yeah,
my car.
but I checked it. Yeah, I did. I was flipping and flapping. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
But
you.
you know, it come from. I look at it like this.
Hey, Delisa.
I've never been in a relationship where, you know, I learned how to check the situation. You know, because it was getting out of hand. But this recent one, about trying to get tickets to the Christmas party and why they came over like that, I don't know. I ain't even spoke to them in years. And
See, but that's the thing.
but I felt like
It's your lack of boundaries, hon.
it's not a lack of boundaries. I'm a public figure and I do a lot in the community. Know that me and that person ain't together, but that don't mean like you make me feel like I could control them.
No.
And what they do and what
It's-
they say.
Look,
You know what I mean?
I'm
I
a
didn't have to
public-
tell you that was an ex.
Look,
Somebody I dated a while ago.
I'm a public figure, right? And I could have a million parties, but my ex ain't gonna pop up like they supposed to be there because they're not gonna play with me like
Well,
that.
they're LGBT.
Yes, you could come
you don't,
to a
no, no, no,
party,
no, no, no,
but you
no.
can't be aggressive.
But what I'm saying is, oh Lord, hold on. What I'm saying is, like, you're just coming into this world, right?
Yeah, but you gonna respect me in any world.
Anybody knows to respect me. Because I didn't look at that as a form of disrespect because she wanted to get tickets. The way I put it out there is get your tickets now and let them know Smack sent you.
Look, she said I'm coming, and Marie said, "Oh no, that's a negative." No, because she was aggressive.
But see, this is the other thing. She's saying
Oh God.
she's saying she was aggressive, right? That's
was
because we
very
both
aggressive.
trying to get our points out and we talking over one another. That's all this. You know, relationships aren't easy.
Yeah, I know.
So-
No, let's ask the crowd. What do y'all think about it?
Hey, Angel.
Do these exes sound out of pocket to y'all?
Let me finish what I'm saying. You're not
Somebody said it's getting
controlling.
juicy.
Yeah, it's getting juicy. I'm about to tell y'all now. This is you know, we learn off of one another. But let me say this, y'all. All of this was not over the phone. Okay, I don't know who's out here listening to me. All of this was not over the phone. All of this is all in words.
No.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
There was no verbal conversation. It was typed words. I'm sorry. I am truly the person that I don't take feelings or know what kind of feeling you're in when you text unless I speak to you or you tell me, hey, I'm angry, or you using all caps or whatever. You can't.
It was in all caps.
You
with
can't-
exclamation points.
Oh, I ain't see all that. then they was angry then. You know, and then
Vonda's this, and I'm supposed to be.
she
able
didn't.
To, I'm like,
She
what
didn't
the
say that
fuck?
was not in there. I didn't read that. She said that Smack. She put Smack. I know Smack, and she put a post up about the complimentary tickets. I was just trying when you were, and all you was doing to trying to tell them what the policy was. Why they went that way, I don't know. I can't control that. And I felt like you held me
Gilda
accountable.
say yeah because you can't understand tone. You can't
Thank
understand
you.
the tone when they put exclamation points.
And you
stuff
know
and
how
cap
many,
locks.
and you know what, y'all, you know how many times that my text messages have been taken the wrong way, and I'll be like, yo, why you say that? Because you said this. Yeah, that's what I meant, but I ain't
you
mad.
trying to say I got anger management problems?
Yo, man, you be taking my text messages sometime and thinking that I'm mad, angry, or being spiteful or nasty, and I'm not. It's just words.
Okay, so let's go back to the first ex incident because I remember it like it's yesterday.
Yo, you talking about the church?
No, that was the second one. See, and these are two different people, y'all.
When I first met Paris, and this is before I met my babe, I was friends with my exes. I am friends with some of my exes. May not work with us being in a relationship, but I tend to be friends. Meaning, when you spent years with the person, it's not like we broke up on some mean shit. Can't stand you, fighting. None of that.
Y'all two did.
None of that.
You left shit on her doorstep, burning. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh. I'm sorry.
Lord, man, she telling it all. So
Gilda said, "I love you guys. Y'all are so cute."
Oh, thank
you.
you.
No.
So not all relationships that I've been in were bad. We just realized like, yo, this can't work. A lot of it was distance. Some of it was like, you just, something ain't right. Nobody trying to change. Everybody trying to stick it away.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the toxic ones. They were toxic.
Okay,
toxic
now,
as shit.
Now, and I, certain things, after me talking with my babe, certain things she would show me that I didn't even know. Like, wow, that is kind of toxic. You know what I mean? Because I just know how I want to be treated. And after so long, if I'm not feeling like I'm being treated right and it's not going anywhere, I got to dip.
Oh. The worst one is when her ex invited me and her into the bedroom. Remember that? When I didn't know you was dropping something off and that ex told you that they was attracted to me and we could go in the bedroom.
That's because they didn't know that I was attracted to you.
No, they knew by then.
I had to shut them down. No, I think all that was planned
They
before.
knew by then.
Yeah, that was wild.
Now tell me that ain't out. That ain't
that was
out
wild.
of pocket.
That was
real
wild.
out of pocket.
Cause I had to be like, what I mean. By then I wasn't. Pierce wasn't my girlfriend, but my ex was. Trying to. I was like, yo, let me tell you one more. That's all me. Back no. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That was something. So you've heard about two, but I want to let y'all know the day I got the phone call at my job. When I got that phone call,
which one? I done made plenty of phone.
The phone call at my job.
That was before we was together. We talking about when we're together.
We were together.
We were not together then.
Yeah.
After we were together, you heard nothing from no one. Hers just came out the mother. It was like they was roaches.
I didn't get no calls, but the texts and the
that was beforehand.
Hold on, y'all. You done?
You just don't want to admit that you was your
I
texts
said
was out of pocket.
Yeah, I just said them bitches was out. Excuse me. I just said they was out of pocket. They were, but I had to look at it from your point of view.
Especially that little church scene.
Oh, yo, now that right there.
No, she didn't know. I was waiting for her.
Yo, man, I'm going to let you tell that story because I was really trying to get
everybody that's tuned in.
Trying to get my
Listen,
y'all,
I want y'all to answer this, right? When you break up with your ex, do you still attend the same places that you and your exes used to go, like church? Like her ex's mom was the pastor of the goddamn church, and she wanted
don't do that.
Okay,
don't do that. Ask
sorry.
God to forgive you. You can't do that.
Okay, God forgive me.
Well, let
me finish. Let me finish. She invited me to her church. And her ex's mom was
I didn't invite you. You invited
was the
yourself.
No, you told me we need to go to church.
You wanted to go.
So we go into church,
yo,
right,
she
y'all?
full of it, y'all.
And we sit down or whatever, and she all up in the Holy Ghost of whatever the hell you in. You all of the spirit with your little hand like
y'all.
this.
Y'all see how she got it. Well, let me tell you.
So I'm very observant, right? Because I know that I'm attending a church that her ex mom is a minister.
That
Her
don't even know what's going on.
hold on. Her ex family. So therefore her ex family is gonna be there. So I bought my best friend inside my purse. And my best friend is a knife. So I slid up there in my purse with my best friend, and her ex decides to sit behind us.
Yeah, that was.
And the whole ministry was about women taking women, and they nothing but not holes.
Women
they
taking people's women. They was
no, no, it was about people taking people. People messing up people's marriages and something. And she was behind me telling us, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. They do it. They do it. I was like, if this heifer jump in this front seat, I got this knife in my, I'm going to cut her goddamn face.
She's not
off.
lying there. She's not lying.
And I was holding it, waiting. Yes, Lord. They do that. They home breakers. And this fool up there, yeah.
No, I didn't. I was doing praise and worship.
That's you.
I was not going.
And I'm sitting there like,
yeah. Yo, she's exaggerating. I don't do all that like going on.
Look, Chopper Murray said not in the church. Listen.
I did not do that.
I'm from New Jersey, so I'm used to the bullshit.
I was ready to go. We left early.
I was waiting for that heifer. I was waiting for her mama. I was waiting for her cousins. I was waiting for her best friend.
Yo, my baby
them motherfuckers would have left without an eye, without a lip. If I had to cut her titty off, it was all coming off.
Yo.
And you know what's funny? Smack is so innocent, acting. We get in the car, and she didn't even know I had a knife on me.
I did, man. I was like, oh my God.
Until I opened up my damn bag. I'm like,
I
had a whole, like a knife.
Like she gonna cut up some spirits. She's gonna cut some spirits out of
They lucky I ain't have a razor blade in my mouth. I was about to go in.
Y'all,
that would have been, y'all would have saw me on the news.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Like, she had a little comedy onto it, but yo, let me tell you. No,
it was just like that. She was having the Holy Ghost, and I was about to have a holy fit.
Hold up. Let me say this, y'all, all right? And in fairness to my pastor, she didn't know what was going on between us.
No, she did not.
Okay.
But if her daughter would have jumped on me, she would have jumped on me too.
Okay, and let me finish saying what I gotta say. I was not when the sermon was going on and it was talking about home break. I was not going. Nah.
She was.
You was holding my hand because I was about to turn around and say something to her.
I had my whole hand in my purse.
But I handled that after the fact.
I had my hand in my purse.
Nah,
I had one hand. My hand. I had a hand like this and a hand like this. Cause as soon as she would have jumped, it would have been like.
Wow. So anyway, that whole
look, no.
I was feeling the spirit through the praise and worship. I will say that.
Chopper Murray said you was about to catch a case in the church. And Delisa said, you should have not taken her there. She know better, Delisa. You don't take a new girl to
hold on, y'all. Hold on. And in defense for myself, you have to know the story. I've been in many churches where people say, oh, we're about love, we're about this, and da-da-da-da-da. But in all of them churches, people, I walk in there, the first thing they want to talk about is lesbians and homosexuality. And
but it was all
can I finish? Let me finish. Now they want to sit there and try to bring spirits and all that out of you. The church that I attend, which so happened to be my ex's mother's church, is that it was all love from the beginning, like the conversations that me and her had. So I felt well accepted. I mean, I can dress any way I want. So I did stop going once the breakup happened. And told you I felt like I needed church. And you said, well, I'm going to go with you. You want me to go with you? I said, sure.
Well,
And that's how that happened. So it's not about.
Look, and this is not the only funny ass story. Go ahead.
It's not about, taking her there. It's just,
No.
I like church. I like the part that I like is the praise and worship.
And you would like the
And
part when
that's
she would have
when
died.
Yo, man, let me finish. The part that I like is the praise and worship because that is my time that I talk to my God. And I don't see my God in the same image as these pictures y'all see up on the wall. And that's all I'm going to say.
All right. So now after we dealt with that,
then what?
Her ex was calling me on the phone. And her ex, this is how toxic they are.
Who's calling you on the phone?
Her ex told me she know where that ex from the church live at, and we can jump in the car and beat this bitch ass.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, we could go in the car.
I remember y'all two was supposed to go out.
I
ain't know what was going. Y'all was supposed to
go to the gym.
Y'all supposed to go to the gym and work it out.
This is how toxic. Her exes is off the chain. She was like, yo.
I am still a member of the church. Yes, I am, Josephine.
I am not Josephine. I cannot be.
I am still a member of the church, but I have not been because of my work schedule.
Ex.
Just trying to answer
our
question.
I know, but her other ex, she wanted to become gym buddies. Whatever.
But how about you used to threaten me? I'm going to the gym with Treasure. I'm like, say what?
Well, because I met her at the party that me and her, when she revealed that she liked me, and me and her had exchanged numbers because she was supposed to allegedly be hooking me up with somebody. And then we started having conversations, and she invited me to the gym and all this other stuff. And then once me and Vonda got together, and I was like, yo, I almost cut her. I was going to cut her ex-girlfriend. She was like, I hate that bitch too. I know where she live. We could get in the car and beat this bitch ass. I was like, yo, this is off the chain. I can't believe this is happening. See, Vonda got a thing for Jersey girls, but then she don't like how we act.
Jersey girls is wild, man. Like it's a whole nother beast up inside y'all. Like I don't know what's going on. That's all I can say. Like, it's something going on. It's like a whole beast and a couple other people all in one.
Hey, Raphael.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and then these is just light. And the scenario just kept on happening. Yeah. And so I got tired of that.
It did put a strain on our relationship.
I was cussing you. Tell the truth. I was just cussing you out. And you used to get mad.
I used to get mad because I would say, how can I control them? And you always say, you don't see none of my exes calling or this, that, and the other. And true, you don't. But I don't know none of your exes.
You got to put your foot down.
And, it's different. I just, some things that you wanted me to control, I could tell them, you never let me finish, but go ahead.
Finish.
Nah, go ahead.
Your exes was showing up at your job with Egg McMuffins. Like, come on. I showed up to come see my baby.
I don't even eat Egg McMuffins, so I don't know who. I don't know who.
With a goddamn bag of food, so damn.
I don't even eat Egg McMuffins, so I don't know what you talking about. I don't know nothing about no food. I think she being funny now.
No, she did come with food.
I'm
Remember,
good.
as
we take it.
Was just shocked. I was like, yo, they even popping up at the job.
And like, nah, they didn't bring me no food. That's first and foremost. They came there to use the machines at the store.
Let me ask, is she out of pocket, y'all? Tell the truth.
They came to use the machines
at
the
ex
store.
Is out of pocket.
Yeah, I say they out of pocket. Not every situation was out of pocket.
Out of goddamn pocket.
Telling you, man, not every situation was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real.
Like when your grandma got sick, and I love that lady. They was pop, and I'm kind of on I don't know how to feel about it, but You know, they was popping all up at the hospital. They just be popping up. I'm like, yo, do these niggas die? Like, what?
But this is my thing. Like, you can't. That's my grandmother. Whatever relationship. That's the part where I got really tight. Like, I'm supposed to control them showing up. Whatever relationship they had with my.
For me, funeral.
You didn't let
yes.
me finish. You ain't let me finish. That's to you, but you can't control what a person if they want to come and pray. Because my mother was there. You know what I mean? And you can't. Okay. You can't control how a person wants to.
Yeah, but 2 weeks before she invited you to
y'all
the
see
casino
this?
in the hospital. To the casino hotel.
Before my grandmother died?
They was inviting her places. I'm telling you, her relentless.
Yo, and in my defense, nobody invited me nowhere 2 weeks before my grandmother died. Come on now.
Remember
2 weeks before my grandmother died?
Maybe not 2 weeks.
Come
but
on.
Remember when
that was all in the beginning of the relationship.
They was inviting her to hotels and all kind. I'm like, but y'all get my point. Maybe I'm wrong about the grandparent thing. But for me, out of respect for her, I would have told them just come to the funeral. Don't come up in here because y'all done put my girl through too much for me. For me.
But they came during a time where we weren't even there.
Because I
wasn't there. I wasn't there. Their visitation, and nor were you. So why would it be a problem? The problem would be
trying to stand on a point now.
Nah.
That was just too much.
I just want to get my point out. Can you hold on?
Okay, go ahead.
Because you're very passionate and don't like to see things the other way.
Ahead.
Number one, I wasn't there. You weren't there. My mother was there. Secondly, and I'm going to say this again. Secondly, the problem, I done forgot my thought because something in my eye. Oh, secondly, I came to you to let you know what was going on. Anybody else probably wouldn't have said nothing because then you wouldn't have known about it.
That's true.
But I came to you and let you know.
I can agree with that.
But I still got laid the hell out because they decided to come see my grandmother who's on a ventilator about to die. Come on, man.
See, for me at this point, because they had did so much, anything at that point, I just was losing it. Yes, and I understand that. But at this point, because they had done aggravated me, this went on for like a whole year of aggravation.
By all means necessary, you didn't even care.
Tell the truth. Your exes was doing shit for a whole year.
Let's not scoot
over. No, I'm not scooting over.
Both of them know they weren't. You opened yourself up to the first one.
A whole
and
year, especially, they drove me crazy.
Hold on, y'all.
The point when it was every little thing they did, I was snapping.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? And while we're friends, this is me not even letting her know that I got a crush on her yet. Okay, we had a wedding, and I let her know my ex is gonna be here, and I let you know how the relationship was and why it didn't work out. You still entertained the thought and talked to him.
Because she was talking about, I'm going to hook you up with somebody.
And then when she hooked, like, and then still, hold on, y'all. This is the part that I was just like, yo, why is she still talking to her? Okay, at that time, she didn't know I liked her. But after she knew that I liked her, you continued to have conversations with her. And you used to throw in my face, I'm going to the gym with her, knowing that I'm like, you know that I like you now. I'm just like, yo, that's weird. And then you was like, yo, Treasure coming to this. All the time you would be like, yo, you know, you made it uncomfortable. I'm telling you, had it been one more conversation about that person, and you like
said her damn name.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, she's cool. I would probably it probably wouldn't be us because I don't get down like that.
Let me tell y'all something about this girl that she's not admitting. The reason why I was like that because she was still showing up at her job, and I'm like, well, if she's gonna be friends with her, we're all gonna be friends.
Number one, I cannot stop somebody walking.
Okay, but you can stop them from calling you at 2:00 in the morning. So now we're all friends.
I can't. I can't stop somebody from calling. I could block, and that's what I did. But at the end of the day,
out of pocket.
you can say out of pocket, but I felt like it was very hard, and I felt like I built a relationship with the extended family piece of it, and I felt like I was throwing that away because I have a rapport with both of them.
No, but you can have a rapport and keep in. Like, I was married, and my ex-husband deal with the children. We don't deal with each other. And that's out of respect for the people that we are with. It's boundaries. And I'm going to say this. Eventually, she got the boundaries. Now, if the children and stuff, which are older people, don't deal with you, that has nothing to do with me.
I didn't say it did.
That has a lot to do with,
Deal with me, we good.
yeah, it has a lot to do with them and y'all personal relationship.
Nah, we
But
good.
we had to get to a boundary space. Oh, y'all done heard all our funny stories, but we had to get to a boundary space. And to me, I'm a big boundaries person. To be honest,
Hey,
if I
DC Kool-Aid.
How you
from
doing?
DC, what's going on?
see, Raphael, you can ask to respect your home. Yes, I like respect. I love that. I'm a big boundaries person, so that way no one could blur it.
You can ask to respect your home. We don't live together.
No, we just saying respect, period. Like our home, like us being together is our
Yeah.
space.
I don't know. It was just like I felt like there was no communication about it, and you just went off the deep end, though, babe. For real.
Well, listen.
There was no communication.
Okay, so let's go into she's a country girl, I'm a city girl. When we see these red flags because we've dealt with them all in the city, it's not like, oh, it's
here we
happening
go.
again. It's like, it's happening again. You better stop playing with me. Da-da-da-da-da. You know? Somebody said we had that true love.
There it is. You guys
Gilda
had
said
a
you
true
guys
love.
have
You
that
have
true
to
love.
trust her regardless of her exes. Thank you.
I do trust her, but I don't want to deal with the exes. I shouldn't have to. I should not have to deal with it. Because for
But
me,
you-
I would prefer
this is-
not
and
and
look,
leave you to them.
this is
if
one
they
thing-
was good
this
for your
is-
life, they would be there.
Hold on, let me say this, y'all. This is something that I guess she can do. She's mastered the art of it. I'm not into that because I don't control people. But she feels as though I can control them from coming to see my family or whatever. I can't control
Look,
that.
I don't control
If a
people.
person-
I control me.
I control you don't that situation is not happening
No more.
because I've had to have those conversations.
Right.
Right.
But those are conversations
Because-
you should have had.
No, those aren't.
beginning.
That's in your world. I don't need to have that.
okay.
Hey, I believe you can be friends with your exes.
I do
but
too.
Hold
Distant.
on. To be with you, I did what I needed to do, and you got to respect that. Cause everybody's not like you.
Somebody asked, no, Gilda, I do not believe that she's going to cheat, but I believe that you shouldn't even put yourself in a situation to. For me, I'm the kind of person, I'm going to be honest, this is the kind of person I am. If I'm in a relationship with you, I believe it's my responsibility to take care of your feelings, right? So I'm going to guard you and take care of you. And I'm never going to put myself in a situation that's going to make you feel like something's going on. Because I'm not taking care of you that way. And for me, with an ex, you're not that important. Because if you were, I would still deal with you. Our relationship didn't work. We can be associates. I could see you in the street. I'll say hello to you, but you are not invited into my private spaces that's meant for the person that's in my life. There's the
I've
boundary.
never invited nobody
I'm just saying,
into no
for
personal
me,
spaces.
That's a boundary
where
for me.
you and I are at.
So one thing.
Let's make that clear. Let's make
so
that clear.
if something's going on with, for instance, my mom is sick, right? She's sick right now. She's still battling COVID pneumonia. Plenty of my exes were close to my mom. But they would not have access to her like you would. Now, if my mom was to pass away, then fine, come to the funeral. But you're not going to be there in the planning stages. You're not going to be up at the hospital. You're not going to be doing all that because that's reserved for the person that I am with. And that's just how I'm built. That's how I'm built. Everybody's built different. So the reason why we have these conversations is because me and Smack had to meet in the middle. We had to come to the middle to make it work. Because obviously she's not like that. But for me, I'm like that. When it comes to my significant other, I protect you. It's never going to look messed up because if it's got to look messed up, then I got to clear it up.
When you gave that example to me, it was like, yo, they lost out on that benefit of being close to my family. And I was like, wow, I don't think like that because I don't control who my family still, decides to deal with. That's not me. I not one to like, yo, pick like some. It became to the point where like, I had to have some uncomfortable conversations with my mom, and how like, yo, I'm in this relationship, like, I don't, certain things, can't be done, and my mom didn't understand it because she was like, I don't have a problem with her. And I said, I know you don't, but I just don't, if y'all do something, just don't let me know.
Yeah, my mom is not like that. My mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm no longer with that person. My mother, like, all right, well, my mom is whatever's best for my child. So if that person is not important to you, then that person means it's not important to me. We off to the new person. And we got to make that new person, make them comfortable into the family. This other person ain't going to be walking through this family like that.
Yeah, we did find a balance, but, I have to let her understand that everybody's not like you because you think that way, everybody else don't think that way. So it takes communication. But we have found the balance. We
found the balance.
Those ex issues were in the beginning.
And they are gone.
They are gone. You know what I'm saying? It's about handling your business. That's all it is. Meeting halfway in a relationship. Working those things out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What my baby has to understand is everybody don't think like you. And in her world, it's her rules, which it should be, because she's got to protect her. But what she has to understand is in my world, I got my rules too.
Yes, you do.
You know what I'm saying? And so we have to learn how to come halfway, meet each other. Sometimes you can agree to disagree.
She agrees with nothing I say.
She's lying. I may not do it right then and there. Sometimes I do because, when you're in a relationship, man, you just it's some stuff ain't worth going into a whole drawn out conversation. You have to ask yourself, is this going against my, your whole total belief? No, it's not. So let's just go ahead with it. Okay, yes, you're right, babe. You know what I mean? And she'll tell you, I say that a lot. Yes, you're right, babe. It's nothing wrong. I just want to tell my people out there who may be having some relationship issues. Not all the time can you stand there and fight and say, yo, because you believe something so hard. You just got to be like, you right, babe. And keep it moving.
Oh, somebody said, Gilda said, left my SOP is feisty. I love it.
She is very, very.
How dare you say that?
What did I tell you your new thing was?
Nice, nasty,
nice. Yes, nice, nasty. That's what she is. Let me tell you. Yo, she's nice, nasty. She can send an email saying good morning and still be in a bad mood, a text message, still be in a bad mood, or from last night's conversation, say good morning and you have a good day. All it should have been was good morning, have a good day. She got to have the last word.
Look, Chopper Murray said that's me not going to lie. But no, tell the truth. You don't like being, you don't like being in a relationship with me the way that I am.
Yo, man, you're y'all ever seen the
Oh,
yeah the
you ain't answer the question. You
what'd you
don't
say?
like being in a relationship with me?
I love being in a relationship with you. I think we learn off each other. I love being
Okay.
in a relationship. It's not. Excuse me, y'all. I love being in a relationship. I love it. We learning each other. It feel like we every quarter we learning something new about each other. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done.
I'm
I
for
am
real.
done. Stop.
Yo,
Stop.
just like. Okay, that's another topic. But I'm gonna say this because I like sugar in my spaghetti and on my grits. There's something wrong with me because that's not the way she was raised. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said you're a Sour Patch Kid.
Mother Ray said I'm a sour patch
The
kid.
best kind, sweet and sour, and that's what she is. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it real, y'all. Look, the first couple times I started spending the night over here at her house, you have a nice night, right? Nice night. You know me. I wake up in the morning. Good morning, babe. Don't like it's like she don't want to talk to nobody.
No, because you too happy. You too happy in the damn morning. Let me pull myself together.
And I'd be like, yo, I spoke to you. She'd be like, I spoke to you. I'm like, no, the hell you didn't. You might have spoke in your mind. Yo, this went on for so long. And then I just stopped saying, I just stopped saying good morning. You know what I mean? There's certain things, like, she ain't going to speak, but it's like she's speaking her mind, but it don't come out her mouth.
I did. I be like, good morning, but you got a hearing problem. I
I
told you
stop
need a
that.
hearing aid.
I don't need no hearing aid. That
She
girl
need a
crazy.
damn
She
hearing
crazy.
aid. Facebook, YouTube, everybody. She need a damn hearing aid.
But see, there's certain things like when someone said she too happy. Yeah, I am. I'm very happy
She
in
too
the morning.
damn happy. Let me download my
Oh,
thoughts.
yo, Raphael, come on,
I
man.
gotta download my thoughts in the
Hold
morning.
on, Raphael, come on, man. And then look, this is relationships aren't easy. This grown folk conversation. Come on, Raphael. You put your thing down in the bedroom. You good, she good. You gonna wake up in the morning feeling super good. Good morning, babe. You don't
Ooh.
hear nothing. What
Wait,
she gonna
Sharice
say?
said something that's not up there. She said I had that happen with my uncle.
Just
He-
hold on. Let me finish
Oh, okay,
talking to
go ahead.
Raphael. So Raphael, you gotta feel me there. You know what I'm saying? So you put your thing down in the bedroom. And this is for anybody that's tuning in. You put
Oh,
your
my
thing
God.
down. You had a very good night. You
Oh,
watched
my
them go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And then here we go. Good morning, babe.
That ain't me. I roll over like this and I be looking like this. If you see me, look,
No, walking down.
If you see me in the morning like this,
Lips
I'm
poked
still trying
out.
to get my
You know
my
your lips.
download
Hold on.
my.
You know why her lips poked out? Because I kept her up past her bedtime. When I met her, she had a daggone bedtime, y'all. Yo, we're gonna talk about that, but get back to what Sharice was saying. But yeah, she had a bedtime, and I kept her up past her bedtime.
Sharice, I guess she was saying something from when we was talking earlier, about her uncle. He and his wife invited her ex over, knowing I was coming with the new person. Everyone there was upset with my uncle. It took me 7 years to go back to his house. He lost friends and family over that. They felt he and his wife was wrong, and they were. Booyah!
Say what now?
Her uncle invited. Oh, no, Sharice didn't say smack. That's a cancer.
I don't even know what we talking about.
No, she was saying that her uncle invited her ex over while she was bringing her new girl over.
Oh yeah,
And the whole family was just mad.
Yeah, you don't do stuff like that. Nah, that right there.
Her new boo.
Yeah, that right there is wrong.
Man, exes is out of pocket and they need to just stay in their lane. You didn't work. Get over it.
Yeah, if
Move
the uncle-
on.
If the uncle invited the ex over and knowing that you was coming, that's very despiteful.
To me, move
That's-
on.
That's
It's not, to me, with exes, Why hang on? Y'all didn't work. You
But
got
you
it's
can't control
other.
your family members on who they choose
Hold
to
on.
be friends with.
But the ex,
That's
let me.
controlling.
I'm
I don't
leaving a
care how
message
you
to the
tell it.
exes.
That's
To
controlling.
the exes, it's so many families out there. Why do you want to deal with your ex family? Why do you? Because you're there to be funny. You want this new person to feel intimidated by you. But to the exes in the world, I want you to know if Pierce is with your ex, you're not going to intimidate me. You're going to get cut. Something's going to happen to you. Okay? I just want to let you know that. So stay on the right side and stay away from me.
Josephine Baker said, "Ever try coming to the bedroom with coffee to say good morning?"
I don't drink coffee.
She don't drink coffee. Number one. Number two, she sleeps up until the alarm goes off and has every minute planned out until she needs to walk to the door to get to her client on time.
I'm methodical.
Trust me. Lots of times, only reason I wake up when she's going to work that early in the morning is because she either done stumped her toe, her little Freddie Flintstone toes, or she done, sometimes you used to wake me up for no reason. I'd be like, what? Remember you used to do that?
Because it's morning.
But why I gotta wake up?
Because people wake up in the morning.
Yo, she got a bunch of
business.
rules and like rituals. Like you're not supposed to sleep past a certain time.
No. Okay. I had a country grandmother, and I do apologize, but you couldn't sleep in her house past 9:00. So I'm used to getting up because it's always stuff to do. But we supposed to be talking about exes. We talking about bedtimes.
Yeah, the rituals. But anyway, I learned a lot from the exes being with my queen. And
them exes was trying to get that thing. They wanted that mouth thing.
yo, she wild, man. Hey, can't help it. Hey, yo, how you know what they want?
I know what they want.
How you know?
Because if I was your ex, I'm calling back just to get that until I'm out.
Yo, I can't with her.
Josephine Baker said too much information. That's what they want.
Thank you.
They don't care about your family. They just using them to get to other stuff.
Really?
Or some money.
Y'all help me out, man. What's up, Sam? Help me out, bro. She wild, man. But yeah, we've been together now, what?
3-4 years.
3.5, almost 4 years, and it's been beautiful. We don't even know when to set the date at. So I set it on the 30th of November because that's the day I asked her to be my girlfriend. I officially asked her and not assumed.
Oh my God, she embarrassed me so damn bad.
How the hell I embarrass you?
She embarrassed me. It was so dramatic when she asked me to be her
And
girlfriend.
it wasn't no exes there though.
No, it wasn't. I don't know. They
And it was on live.
Yeah.
There's plenty of video out there. There ain't no exes there when I asked you.
She embarrassed me, y'all. I came to one of her showcases, and my assistant at the time had me sitting there trying to keep me in one spot. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I couldn't figure it out. Then all of a sudden, the music started playing. I'm like, why is it getting all romantic in here? This the club. People supposed to be pop locking and booty shaking. Next thing you know,
I'm on the mic.
you on the damn microphone. I'm like, what the fuck is... I still couldn't figure it out. I was still trying to piece it all out. Asking me to be her girlfriend with a necklace and all this stuff. People looking at me. I felt like I had a spotlight on me.
Everybody was happy though.
I was like, I didn't know what to
y'all.
do. I'm like, should I run?
Why was you running?
Because
put no ring
people
on your finger.
was looking at me. I'm like, wait a minute. Should I jump out this box? Like, what's about to happen? Is the ex going to pull up and pull my wig off? Like, what's going on? crazy.
I wanted to make it special. It was November the 30th. Also, the day Josephine Baker became a national hero in France. Talk about it, Josephine Baker.
Oh God.
All right.
That
She said, Sylvester said, what about dealing with the same ex, Matt? What does that mean?
dealing with the same ex. I don't know. We have never dealt with each other exes. Or either you dealt with the same ex over and over. You
Dealing
gotta
with
be
the same
elaborate
ex.
on that one.
Yeah. I'm not. Me and her never had the same ex. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think Smack got with me because I was a newbie in the community, and she
This
felt
bull.
that I wouldn't have any exes.
That's lies. Don't know. They learned that last week. Where it all came from. The laws
yeah,
of
but that was
attraction.
our thing about exes. I mean, do y'all have anything y'all would like to impart? We don't have ex issues anymore. You know,
We
past
resolved
that.
them. I just want to say it takes communication and uncomfortable conversations and understanding where your other half is coming from. You know what I'm saying? And you it's about communication again. Sometimes you have to have uncomfortable conversations.
That's true. And dramatic run outs.
Yeah. It got deep in our conversations. There was days I got in my car and just kept on riding. Shit.
No, that day you walked out on me. And
The
then
day-
got mad at me because I ain't called you because you walked out. And I was like, you walked out. Why you mad at me because you left? I wasn't supposed to check on you. Remember that?
Yeah.
You was hot. I'm like, yo, she crazy as hell. You walked out on me.
Yeah. Yeah. There's sometimes, I just know that what I have is amazing and I don't want to lose it. So, it took some uncomfortable conversations and some dealing with things within self. You know what I mean? And it's all called maturity and growth.
Yeah,
know?
maybe we need to have a clinic, like a stud clinic.
I don't need no stud clinic.
You can give them a clinic and get them some advice.
Hey, yo, it's crazy. Yo, she wild, y'all.
What we gonna talk about next week? We got like only, I don't know, 10 minutes left.
I don't know. I thought we would cook together next week.
No, I don't want to be on. They don't want to see us cooking nothing. Let's.
My girl is a hell of a cook, y'all. I just want to let y'all know.
What are we gonna talk about next week?
I don't know. You figure it out.
What do y'all
I
want
chose the
us?
topic this week. She gonna talk. What y'all want us to talk about next week? Somebody said sell copies of your mouth. Yo, you wow.
See, look, you know what? Before, I am not a villain. I just want to say that to all the ladies that's watching. I'm not a villain and I'm not controlling. I am assertive. I'm confident about myself, and I refuse to let anyone bulldoze on top of me, especially exes.
Family acceptance.
That's a great one.
Yo, yeah, it is a good one. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We got
With
some.
our family accept this stuff.
I don't know. How about I talk about my anxiety on the way down. yeah, yes, that's a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and yes, I am a Cancer because Sharice keep bringing that up.
Yeah, she's a Cancer.
I'm a Cancer Leo, and she's a Cancer, like we explained.
I am a
And-
Leo.
Well,
I'm not
I keep
no
saying
Cancer.
you're a
Don't call
you're
me
a
no
Leo.
Cancer.
I'm a Cancer
I
Leo,
don't act like that.
and she's a Leo. But the funny thing about it is, if you pull our chart, because I have done it, our charts look identical. So where I have Gemini and a space, she'll have Leo. If she has Gemini, I'll have Leo. So
Gemini.
yes, inside your chart, both of us
See.
have Gemini and Leo over and over and over in one Sagittarian placement. If you into astrology.
she into
So
that
we like the
talking
same
song.
darn person.
She calls me a baby, y'all. I'm a baby.
Cause she's a baby. She's a baby. We got to talk about etiquette in a relationship. You know why? Because when you said the baby part, it made me think about the plate debacle.
Yo, man, she wild, y'all.
That whole thing about the plates.
Right.
But we can save that for another show.
But I think that's a good topic, family acceptance. I would definitely love to share my story, and you know, share some things. To be honest, that help save some people in their relationships. So family acceptance is very important, especially if you're trying to, move on with your life and you want that support from the family.
Yep. And we thank y'all for joining us this Saturday. We got like a couple minutes left. I want y'all to go to peachent.com if you love us. Follow us everywhere. We do a lot of things in Delaware in the public scene. I am the founder of IME Inc., which is a LGBTQ nonprofit. If you love me here, you'll love me there. I'm passionate about my relationship, and especially the one that I have with the LGBT community. I am an advocate, and I have a strong love for us, and I believe education changes everything for us. Also, if you follow me at Peach ENT, I will be next week posting a flyer for my birthday party, which will happen in Delaware. So you might want to register for that. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be in July. And also, I am the chair for the NAACP LGBT committee. I am giving out memberships because I believe in this committee, and I believe we can make some changes. So inbox me if you are interested. Is it something you want to leave them with?
Yes. Any independent artists, y'all know y'all need to hit up Smack the Indie Plug. Let me help you get your campaign started. Maybe get your music into some places where you may be having a hard time. Let's work on manage ad management, just your whole campaign. All I can do is show you what I can do. That's where we at. Smack the Indie Plug. Also, like I said, I do a lot of things. I am the assistant director for Indamix Radio. I'm also with the NAACP, co-chair for Economic and Development. I love my new position with the NAACP, Central Delaware. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much about economic and development. I'm also a Smart Justice ambassador through Smart Justice Campaign, through the ACLU. Did I get everything?
I think you have, but let's wrap up this thing with X's.
Oh, before we wrap up with the X's, last thing. I'm the information specialist for the R Report magazine. So you got some news, hit me up.
All right, so you got all our information. Not only are we on this show chopping it up, sharing our life with you and how we make it work, we're also doing all these other things where you can have access to us and help us in our fight to change things in Delaware, hopefully globally. So let's wrap up this thing about how do you handle an ex? How did we handle it?
How you handle an ex, like I said before, is a communication. Number one, an ex is an ex for a reason. I'm not saying like you can, I mean, in my relationship, you can't continue if you're a person who's used to talking to your ex, even after your ex, but once you get into a new relationship, it needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? There's boundaries in that new relationship that can't be crossed. So an ex is an ex for a reason, and if they are, your ex, and you're still trying to be friends with them, then they should understand when you're coming from when you go to have that uncomfortable conversation.
Yep. And I like to say, when you're entering in your relationship, protect it. Protect it with everything that you can, especially if it's someone that you fought so hard
To
to be
get.
with. Protect it.
Yeah.
Don't let anything come in the way of it. And like she said, I agree. I'm not the best at communication, but I've learned through being with her how to sit down and communicate because I can be a bit stubborn. I can admit that. I can be stubborn. But I've learned to ease up off of it and actually meet her in the middle so that we can make things work because it's worth, the relationship is worth having. But if it's not worth having, then keep doing what you're doing with your ex. Don't care and keep pushing and let that person just go off into the sunset to somebody else
Yeah, I mean,
if it don't matter to you.
yeah, you gotta be able to sacrifice, and I say that. A lot of people, look at that like, wow, but nah, you have to be able to sacrifice. You know what I mean? I wanna be happy. You know what I'm saying? So that communication is key.
Yep. And again, that X is where they are because y'all couldn't make it work. So what makes you think they're gonna make it work with you as a friend?
Mm-hmm.
If they took away from you in a relationship, then that's just a behavior that they carry. They're gonna carry it over into your friendship.
That's
Let
facts.
that negativity ride.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Sil. Her and her wife have a show. It's called DC Kool-Aid. They be having they be doing a lot. I love it, especially with their family. Be doing the hot chips, like you won't do the
Oh, I
hot
won't
chip
do that.
challenge,
I'm not doing it
but they be
because I
having a
poop
lot
on
of fun
live air.
things going on. So I really appreciate you, Sil. I've been following y'all for a minute. So great channel there, bro.
Yeah. Maybe you could come sit on the couch with us, or we could sit on the
Yeah,
couch with you. If you are a couple in Delaware and you like what we're doing here, come sit on the couch with us
and have a
and
great
let's
conversation.
chop it up. I got drinks, I got everything. But we gotta get off of here because we gotta go eat our steak and shrimp. We ain't got time no more. We love y'all. Please follow the YouTube channel. Follow us everywhere. See us. Yeah, these the gay hands. If y'all are people. We'll see you next Saturday at 8
Next Saturday
p.m.
at 8 p.m.,
Okay?
we're going to talk about family acceptance.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. If y'all like the church stuff, y'all gonna find all of this hilarious. Y'all enjoy y'all Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Happy Valentine's Day,
good
everyone.
night, everyone.
Span of a show, some don't stay with it because they can't think. Span of a show, some don't stay with it because they can't think. Span of a show, some don't stay